Ironton Distillery. Could this be Colorado whiskey's next big name? Let's find out. So Ironton Distillery in Denver, they've been around since 2018. They have been growing rapidly in the RiNo District of Denver, but they're going to be moving out of that location, building a brand new big distillery in Louisville, Colorado. Now, these samples I actually got a long while back. I got these in 2022 at the first SoCo Still Fest. Now, I was meaning back then to make a video out of them, but I got pushed back, they got pushed back, I did not see them, and away they go. But now I promised myself I wanted to give them the limelight, I wanted to give them a review, so we're going to check it out. These are younger releases than they usually have, but we're going to pour them and we're going to check them out. They're bourbon whiskey. Now this bourbon, all of these actually are 86 proof, so 43%. Now I'm going through a few of these. I'm not going to do the whole thing. We're going to keep track, and they're American Single Malt whiskey. I like me a good single malt. And finally, they're rye malt whiskey. Now I got more details about these, but we'll go through it. So we're going to check these out. So first off, let's go for the bourbon. Now the bourbon is a 4-grain bourbon. Now, like I said, this is 86 proof. The age on the bottle says at least 10 months old. So it's kind of young, but that's okay. It's okay because if it's good when it's young, that means it's going to be great when it's older. Remember that, especially in craft whiskey. Good young spirit means it's going to be better when it's older. So the bourbon is 4-grain, like I mentioned. On their website, it says it's blue corn, barley, rye, and red wheat. So let's check it out. 10 months old, it's got a really good color on it. Let's see. I don't mind the nose, it's good. Sweet. There's not tons you're getting from the nose. Very light caramel. You can already smell a little bit of that barrel impact on it. Very, not a lot though. You got a little bit more of the younger notes, the grainy. Blue corn always strikes me a little different. Rather than the yellow corn, it's not as sweet to me. It seems more earthy. Like an earthy corn, like those heirloom corns, the dried out ones. Kind of almost tortilla note, almost kind of smell tortilla. Let's try it. A little bitey, but it's young. It's okay. Get more of that tortilla, that I don't know how else to describe it. Sweet corn, sweetness, vanillas, light caramel, tortilla, not like a warm, almost like a warm tortilla chip without the salt, kind of. And then, yeah, a little dry, and yeah, not bad at all. So let's try a second sip on that bourbon. Get more honey and cinnamon honey, kind of everything I mentioned before, but now it's kind of like those honey sticks you can get at like farmers markets. The cinnamon honey, Always liked those as a kid. That's the first thing that came to my mind. That's good. I like that. That would be really good at a higher age. Now I know for a fact this had on it everything, because it came in a nice little handy dandy package and it talked about 2019. I know for a fact now that they are releasing, I think more closer to 4 and 5 year. They had something released that was like 5-year-old, I think, this year, just going based off memory. So let's rinse our palate, check out the next one. Okay, so next is the American Single Malt. Like I said, I'm a fan of single malts. Another one, good color. I do think they said these were 53-gallon barrels, so not small barrels. Spirit is definitely showing through. I like that. It's kind of a lighter color. Oh yeah, there it is. There's the malt. 100% malted barley. It's a combination, according to their what I saw on their website or over here somewhere, that it's a combination of different malts. I like that, but I'll tell you why in a moment. It's a strange one. I mean, not in a bad way. It's definitely that I smell the typical malted barley, but there's a richness to it, like a more of a roasted note. Not a dark roast at all, just kind of a bit roasted. Very vanilla forward, a little bit like caramel, and that roasted. Mine says toffee, but not quite. Let's see it. Maltiness. Yeah, there's that roastiness. It's like nuttiness, like almost like almonds, roasted almonds. Definitely roasted nuts and coffee, like a light roast coffee, like a breakfast coffee. We're not talking dark here. I like that. That's good. It's not like it's a good spirit. I'm excited to see what this would be at a higher age. This will definitely do good with some finishing barrels, but we're not going to talk about that. That is a good roasty toasty kind of a malt. I like that. That's a good American Single Malt. Again, all these said at least 10 months old. I'm here for it. Good job. Here we go. All right, let's clear the palate one more time. Now, if you're still here, hi, thanks. You made it this far. If you're not already subscribed, I know there's a ton of people who watch this who aren't subscribed. Hit the button. It's free. You don't have to pay for anything for a subscription. Just hit subscribe on there and join me for the journey. If not, hey, keep coming back. I'm okay with it. Love you guys either way. All right, rye malt. Same kind of color to it. Almost apple juice color. That's an interesting rye. That's not like, it's not spicy, it's not herbal, but it is a slightly herbal. You can smell the rye, like, I usually talk about rye bread. That's usually what I get a lot when it comes to like some of the Colorado ryes. I usually get a good amount of rye bread, but not really on this one. It is kind of like a toast to it. Like, it is a little bready. Dang it, now that I said that, now I get it. It's kind of a pepper in the background, but not. This one has a very tight nose. Let's go for the sip on the rye malt. Now this is, they say a pale rye, chocolate rye, and malted barley. They don't say anything about percentages or anything, so let's see. Oh, there it is. There's the spiciness. The rye spice, not tons. This isn't a spice bomb. It's enough to tickle your tongue. And that. Vanillas, and this one has a little bit of baking spices to it. Oh, this one would be fun at a higher age. I mean, all of these are really good. I say that at a higher age, but really, I'm okay with it. It's okay to be young and be good. Know that. Craft whiskey, it's okay to be young and be good. You don't have to do your best. And really, I think this is their best. This is really good. So I get a little bit more like herbal, like a bit mint, but like the plant. It's interesting. Yeah. Rye spiciness to it. The caramel, the tickles the sides of your tongues. It's good. I like it. I really do. Overall, Ironton Distillery, 2 thumbs up. I really do like it. Now, none of these were lackluster to me. Of all of them, oh God, which one do I like better? I think personally, I think I like the American Single Malt the best. All of them, though, are a fun adventure. Personally, with me, I'm all about the adventure. The fun thing when you're looking at a distillery and all their spirits, you can kind of find that distillery note through it. And when I say that, I mean it's the note you get just from distilling at that distillery. For Ironton, it was very much a rich and roasty kind of a note to it. And that very good roasted note, it kind of goes through all of them. Now, that's probably a combination of the grains, and I know they do a lot of heirloom grains, and they're doing 100% local whenever possible, so I love it. Now, like I said, they're in Denver at the RiNo Arts District, but if you're going to visit them anytime after December of 2024, they're not going to be there because they're building their brand new distillery in Louisville, Colorado. Sadly, that won't be around until 2026, but look for their bottles. And I guarantee if you look around at the different festivals, you might see their name pop up because I have a feeling they're not going to be sitting around just waiting. Check it out. If you try Ironton, go around. There's a number of different whiskey bars that carry what they have, especially the craft whiskey bars. Check them out. I hope you guys have a great day. If you're watching this, I think this is going to come out just after Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. And you know what? Merry Christmas if you see it then. I love you guys. I really do. I look forward to seeing you next time. Cheers.